Hello everyone, I'm FARMERSIM and welcome back to Judith Plains, Montana. Hope you're all doing really well and having a great day. So far on this map, since it's been out, all I've done is, I think it's about 3 live streams I've done since the map was released. And I've got to say, it kind of feels within my little corner of the farming simulator community anyway. It feels like this is like a bit of a map of the moment, really, if I'm honest. It's absolutely gorgeous, and if it's anything like you guys, I just can't get enough of it. I think it's an absolutely amazing little, big map. I was going to say little map then, but no, it's a 4X. Watch out the way, you, little one. But yeah, so like I say, I've been doing a couple of live streams on there, and I just thought for a bit of a change, I'd try and do something in my my kind of normal format, as it were, for this Friday's video. Come on, you. Don't let me down up this hill. So we've still got plenty of jobs to do onwards from the live stream episodes. We've got what we're going to do now. As you can see, I've just hooked up the grain header. We are going to go and run another harvest in the field over in the distance there on our right. We've got I think it's about 30 acres of sorghum to get harvested, so we're going to get that done. And initially, to sort the job out anyway, initially we're going to go dump the sorghum into our silo. We're going to keep some of it aside for the chickens, of course, because we do have a good few chickens on the farm. But yeah, we're going to keep some of it aside for them. There we go. That's all I needed to do for now. I was just going to drop the header off at the side here, and then I can come back with the combine harvester and our fed favorite with the trailer, and that's just going to be running back into the silo. I don't need to use the our big Peterbilt and the big 40-foot articulated trailer or anything like that to unload this field. But I tell you what, this is, honestly, I can't get enough of this map. It's, forgive me for repeating myself, but yeah, it's a beautiful map. Massive kudos to DJ Modding, and a massive thank you to DJ Modding for making us this map. It really is something very, very special. Now, speaking of the map, actually, I've over on my Discord, we have now got a community multiplayer server running on this map. We've had it going for the last few days. Now this is for Discord members and community members and channel members alike. So it's essentially for everyone, really. If you're interested in playing on this map on a multiplayer server, it's there for you if you're interested. So jump on over to my Discord. The link will be in the video description below. And yeah, get yourself joined up. All the details will be in the relevant multiplayer section there on the Discord. But it is, honestly, it's been so much fun. Now, I've never really been much of a multiplayer player in any game in my kind of gaming career over the years. It's just never really been my thing. But I've got to say, there is something really, really special about it, let's be honest. We've had a couple of hiccups getting the server up and running, because we do have quite a few mods running on there for people to enjoy, because I did put out a little bit of a section there on the Discord, just a mod request sections for people to request any mods to be added to the server. Because let's be honest, we all play in different ways, don't we? And the mods that we have available to us help us to play in our own unique little way. So it's important to me that if you want to join the server and play on the multiplayer server, you can play how you like to play with the mods you like to play. So, like I said, there's quite a lot of mods on there. Unfortunately, 1 or 2 of them have had to be removed because they were kind of providing a little bit of an imbalance to the server. But that's all good. That's all good. But like I say, I've never really been much of a multiplayer player until Farming Simulator, and honestly, it's so much fun. Take, for example, yesterday evening, where we were on the server yesterday evening, and something happened, and it was just brilliant. So one of the players who was on there, Josh, it was 25 to midnight, and he had a massive field that still needed to be rolled. He didn't have a particularly big roller, and he needed a lot of work doing, and he put out a little message on the server saying, "Oh, I've only got like half an hour to get this field rolled. Is there anyone that can help?" And a few of us were kind of like, "Yep, we can help." So we all jumped on, added ourselves as he added us as contractors onto his farm, and we all kind of descended onto his field, and I managed to catch it on video, and I've got it here now, and it was just brilliant. And what made the moment even more special for me was I was listening as I was going to help him. I had one of the in-game radio stations playing, TSR Rock, and at the moment that a handful of players came onto the field to help Josh out, Journey, Don't Stop Believing, came on TSR Rock, and it was just one of those moments where I was like, oh, this is amazing. Do you know what I mean? Just a handful of players descending on a field. It was just mega, and it was a great experience. So yeah, I can wholeheartedly recommend a bit of just unfolded that one the wrong way. Yeah, multiplayer thing. There's something really special about it, especially when you start to help each other out and whatnot. It's absolutely brilliant. It really is. So, like I say, if any of you are interested in playing on there, please do. You're all welcome. It really is great fun. So, in fact, let me just make sure that I've got my I've got straw disabled. I've got the straw swath enabled. Just going to carve out a bit of an area here for my tractor to pull onto so it doesn't flatten any crops as we're working. But yeah, it's quite a big field, let's be honest, this one. Like I say, it's about 30 odd acres. It's nowhere near the biggest field on the map, but it's still a whopper. So yeah, plenty to crack on with. But like I say, I've just been, let me just turn that off for a minute, we'll crack on in a minute. Yeah, I've just been really keen to get doing something on this map in my own in my usual format of making videos. It's a gorgeous place to be. It really is. We still in the live stream on the last episode, I did harvest or make our first cut on this alfalfa. So this needs to be rowed up with our windrower, and yeah, picked up with our forage wagon. I think we'll throw it into our fermenting silo, the big tall blue silo there. Get that sorted. So there's still plenty to do, but yeah, I've just been, like I say, just really keen to get on here and just do something that's not on a live stream kind of thing. So yeah, it's a wonderful place to be. It really is. So first and foremost, like I say, we're going to crack on and get on with this harvest. Now, before I do, like I say, just quickly referring back to the server and Discord, I've got to say a massive thank you to a handful of people who've really helped in sorting this multiplayer server out, because it is a big job. Let's be honest. It's again, being new to the whole multiplayer thing, and server management and admin is a whole different animal as well. But to Chimera, to Win, and to Tom, I want to say a massive thank you to all of you for your help in aiding me to get this the server up and running. It is a task, let's be honest. There's a lot of admin involved, and to all of you who've helped, I've just, wholeheartedly a massive thank you from me, because it means the world to me. It really does. So yeah, you're all legends in your own right as far as I'm concerned. Right, so anyway, enough of my dulcet tones and my waffle. Like I say, I need to crack on and get this job done, and we'll see where we go after that. So in my usual fashion, I'll throw a bit of music behind this job. We'll get the sorghum out the ground. We'll get it over to the silo. We've got our Fenton trailer waiting over there. I'll get that brought into the field with auto drive now, and I'll see you in a little while.
But nothing ever stopped me from dusting off my shoes. You might think you'll see me falling to the ground, but I threw up my umbrella when rainstorms hitting down. Yeah! On a bad day, on a good day, I don't need no sunshine, 'cause I'm dancing with the rain. You will see me running, thinking I might be insane. I don't need no sunshine, you keep me going strong. I just need my happy face to keep me moving on. Looking out the window, reflecting who I am. No one ever stopped me, not even Uncle Sam. Life might be a struggle,
Right, there we go. That's the very last of it now. We've got 6,700 litres here in the tank. That's the last of it. We need to get... in fact, what I can do, I think... I don't think I can turn the engine off. Oh, no. No, we don't want to be doing that, do we? Turn the engine off while we're unloading. I'm just seeing if I could jump out quickly and jump in the tractor while it's unloading. But no, so let's just wait for that there. Right, job's a good one. So we'll just power this down for now. Leave it in the field because we're going to go and take what we've got back over to the silo, and we're just going to leave it there for now because predominantly this sorghum here is just going to be feed for the chickens. Essentially, the chicken feed trough on these on this map, on this farm, and I think on most of the farms, they are actually quite capacious. They've got quite a lot in them. They jump into the animal menu very quickly. Try and do it while I'm driving, to drive in a straight line. But the capacities of them. Where's our chickens? There we are. As you can see, 120,000 litres. They're almost full, pretty much. So I think it'll be a good idea just to keep this sorghum as a backup for the chicken feed into the future, because the yield wasn't great. Let's be honest. It was a completely unprepped field. It was exactly as the game gave it to us. So you know, it needed its pH values and it needed a load of nitrogen. So the yields were somewhere in the region of about 60 to 70% in some places. Roughly somewhere around 50% as well, based on the yield map anyway that we've just got from precision farming. So it is what it is. The yields can be much better into the future, but it's all good. So like I say, we'll get this into the silo, what's left of it, and then we'll get a reading and see exactly what our totals are and what it's worth from the ever wonderful time-saving stop check. There we go. So let's get that tip there. Won't take more than a second or two, will it? Boom, done. So, time-saving stop check. So where are we now? 155,983 litres of sorghum. That's not bad. So, top dollar, it's worth $81,000 at the minute, 57. So, you know, it is what it is. But the purposes of this series or whatever, it's, you know, it started off as a live stream series just to enjoy the map because it had just come out, and I was, like a lot of us, I was just very, very keen to get on here and get making some form of content for you all. So yeah, it's just one of these have fun series, I suppose, not taking anything too seriously, not focusing on money or not, you know, starting from scratch or any of that. It's just, let's just enjoy the map. I do plan on, I'd very much like to do something on this map properly. I do have a couple of ideas, but they take time, and I'm not going to rush into anything. The map is, we've got it now, it's going to be here forever, so I'm just going to ponder over things initially before committing to anything. But yeah, I just can't get enough of this. It's absolutely gorgeous. I've said it several times already in the past, but I have been a massive fan of DJ Modding's work ever since I discovered his maps in Farming Simulator 22 with Green Valley, Nebraska, and I sunk hundreds and hundreds of hours of my life into farming that map, and I loved every minute of it. So there we go. All sorted. So now we are going to go, now that the Alfalfa has had time. I don't like driving over my animals. I know it makes no difference whatsoever. They don't have any collisions or anything, but it doesn't feel right, does it? If it's anyone else like that. So there we go. Let's hook up the merger. I'm going to get this into the Alfalfa field. We're going to get it rowed up for a future picking up with the forage wagon that was behind us next to us there in the shed, to get put into our fermenting silo to get turned into silage. So let's get ourselves back out to the field again, and we'll get this lot rowed up. This was a field, if you caught the last live stream I did, this was a field that we mowed up at the end of the stream there. So yep, it's had some time to sit out in the sun and dry. There we are. And now we need to get it rowed up, so that's all good. So, much like before, a bit of music behind this job as well. Let's get merging.
I used to stay up all night trying to find my place, chasing neon lights and looking for some kind of trace to lead me out of darkness. Give me a little faith, something to make me stronger, someone who could light the way. Then you came to me and you gave me reason. I almost can't believe it. really come alive. Yeah. I don't know anybody that could compare to you. The way you're always smiling, the way you light up a room. I couldn't live without you, not even if I tried. Cause every day I'm with you, I'm flying over the clouds. Oh yeah, yeah, I'm flying over the clouds. And I'm not coming down. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know you're gonna be alright. I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky. When you put your hands in mine, I know you're gonna be alright. Cause when we touch is when I really come alive. When we touch is when I really come alive. Oh, ooh, I couldn't be without you now. I just can't see how, not even if I tried. Ooh, I couldn't be without you now. I just can't see how, cause I need you by my side. Every time we touch, I feel at home. There's no way I'd ever let you go. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. Yeah, I don't know what you do to me, but I feel like I am way up in the sky. When you put your hands in mine, I know I'm gonna be alright. Cause when we touch is when I really come alive.
Right, there we go, merging done. And to be honest, there's some chunky swaths, I think. I think the numbers we're going to get from that are pretty decent by the looks of things. But that will be in a future episode. Hey, yeah, alright, sunshine. Overtaking on a corner, or towards a corner. Shocking behaviour from the locals there. Yeah, good job, well done though, I've got to say. Looking forward to seeing what kind of numbers we get from that. But I'm not going to be bailing these up. We have got the forage wagon, like I mentioned before, so we're going to be picking all of this up and throwing it into our fermenting silo there for the future to be fed to the cows at some point. And it's another, I suppose, little factor from my side of things anyway. I love the way these animal pens are laid out, on this farm in particular as well. That's one of the reasons why I did choose to start my little my escapades on here on this farm, because it is, in my opinion, it's absolutely amazing. I love the layout of it. I love the landscape and just the lay of the land. It's really, really nice, and I always love the fact when you've got chickens roaming free around your yard, and they really do roam literally everywhere on this place. It's great, love it. But the work doesn't continue. That doesn't stop there. Sorry, of course it continues. We've got plenty to do, as you may well have been aware when we just did that sorghum harvest before. As you can see, we've got some straw swaths to pick up there. That's obviously as a direct result of Yoss Modding's extended straw crops. We do get straw from sorghum, so we need to at some point in the future, we've got to bail all that up and pop them over into my shed over there on the other side of the farm over there, where we have Argsy Gaming's Anywhere object storage, which is a wonderful mod as well. But yeah, like I say, we also need to sort out the alfalfa there and get that picked up and popped into the fermenting silo, and then the work will continue on and on and on. Now, whether that will be on a live stream or not, or on another video like this, I'm not too sure. Like I said before, I was just really keen just to get on here and just do something on top of, aside from doing it on a live stream. I just wanted to get a little bit of creativity on and just enjoy this map for what it is, an absolutely gorgeous place to be. So there we go. So like I said at the beginning, if any of you are interested in jumping on board and joining a multiplayer server on this incredible map, please do consider jumping onto my Discord and becoming a bit of a Discord member there. The link will be in the video description below. All the details that you should need are on the there's obviously a section for the multiplayer Judith Plains section there, so you'll find the the link to download the map if you haven't obviously got it already, and also a link to download all the active mods that... hey, stop. I want an ice cream. That's the thing, they got the music playing, but they never stop for you. Anyway, so yeah, like I say, if you're interested, please do jump on the Discord, all the information will be there. But for today's video, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to call it here. Thank you very much for watching. I really do hope you have enjoyed the video and found it a little bit of fun. As always, if you're new to the channel and you like my content, you like the way I'm doing things, please consider hitting that subscribe button and jumping on board, joining the channel. Please give the video a like if you can. It does absolute wonders, helps the YouTube algorithm do its thing. And as always, there are a host of links in the video description below with my Giants Partner promo code. If any of you are in the market for purchasing Farming Simulator 25 and you like the idea of supporting the channel and helping out a creator, as always, I would be massively appreciative. And also on top of that, if you are in the market for an online server to play with your mates and you like the idea of supporting the channel again and helping out a creator, but also like the idea of a 10% reduction in the cost of that server, please consider using my G-Portal affiliate link, which again will be in the video description below. Any help and support there also would be hugely appreciated. So, thank you very much for your time again, ladies and gentlemen. Take care, and I'll see you in the next one.